Hello, everybody. So today we will have a session about Circle Tech. So I see four people joining. Hello, can you introduce yourself? Why you here? In the meantime, we wait for our Deborah VE to go live. Hope he's here. So today we will have a very interesting topic on Circle, right? So I guess that a lot of people know about Circle USDC, but today we have a deeper topic to understand Circle Tech. Not only USDC, but they have like other things for builder to build as well. So I hope that it will have like builder in here to build their product. So can you please put a GM in here so I know who is joining the stream? Um, yeah, guys, can you do a GM? When we waiting for maybe 5 to 10 minutes for people to come. So so today I'm on the trip to Ho Chi Minh City. I'm like and the new office is very cool. If you're in Ho Chi Minh City, I suggest that you go to the new office in I mean the hub, the office. I really hate to say it, it's the office, but the word just sticks. But actually, it's like we have a space for all builder in Ho Chi Minh City to come, and it will be really interesting for people to visit. And we have like so actually the space is in the Tong cooking space. It is really nice. Today we have like 19 slide. The idea that today we will introduce you we will introduce you the circle tech, because like two part of it. Uh, okay, waiting for VE to join. Let me share my screen. Slide, Google Slide, add Google Slide. Okay, we have a technical issue. I don't know why, but Levi also live in a different stream. So we are too eager for today. We have two different stream. So we have 18 over there with VE, so I will end this. But I don't think so, because in here is a so I don't think we will continue this line, this, and I will invite VE to come over, because the thing is the other stream is not linked to LinkedIn. Oh, I see. VE is sorry, a little bit confusing. So I will delete this. Um, VE, are you there? Okay, he's not here yet. So 16 people, welcome you to join the Circle Developer Platform introduction today. Wait me a little bit when we maybe a few more minutes for people to come. So again, like I'm in Ho Chi Minh City and on the trip, and yeah, the Ho Chi Minh City is very amazing. If you have a chance, so we love to welcome you in Ho Chi Minh City. And we like today at the hub, we kind of like have some chit chat, and we realize that okay, we did have the Solana summer camp in Ho Chi Minh in Da Nang, which is like pretty successful. I truly feel the community is building there from the summer camp. And so today I kind of like, okay, what about Ho Chi Minh City? Should we build another thing in Ho Chi Minh City? Should we build like I mean another summer camp, things like that? And people say it's cool. Let's do something like that. So Yeah, so we're going to like do something in Ho Chi Minh City soon. I think it's like by the end of next month we have 19 people. Do you want to wait for more people or you to come? And your avatar is like exactly like mine. V, can you change your avatar? It's like to different avatar.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. And yeah, JM Cho, I'm sorry, you guys must go to the wrong stream. Yeah, we wait for another few minutes for people to come. Yeah. So V, how old were you when you have the avatar? I feel like it's like way too younger than you right now. I'm
I think
sorry,
that's
but
about
like
five years ago.
5 years ago.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Okay, you look pretty young and very happy at the time. Um 24 people. I think it's good to start moving introduction to Circle Developer Platform. So today's stream we will have like VE introduce you about Circle Platform, and after that I will jump in and have VE with the like what is the idea for you guys to build on Circle and our upcoming event in the coming months for Circle. So yeah, VE, can you take over?
Can I say my screen?
You want to share your screen or you want to use my? I'm already set a
Uh,
slide.
I want to say myself.
Okay,
It's
okay, got
easier
it.
for me.
Okay.
Okay, okay, okay. I think we can start now, right?
Yes, we can start now.
Uh, okay. Hello everyone, and welcome to the weekday technical sharing session from Subati Vietnam. And today's session is introduction to Circle Developer Platform. And my name is Vĩ, and I'm the developer relation at Subati Vietnam. While I'm sharing, feel free to drop any question in the chat, and Mr. Hill and me will try our best to answer them. This is the agenda for today's session. First, I will give a brief overview of the Circle Developer Platform. Then we will explore to powerful tools provided by Circle for developers, Circle Wired and Circle Chain Transfer, Cross Chain Transfer Protocol. After that, Mr. Hill will share some ideas on what you can build using Circle. And finally, I will show you a demo using Circle Wired. Okay, let's get started. For those who are not familiar with Circle, Circle is a global fintech company that helps business of all size integrate cryptocurrency and public blockchain technology into payments, commercials, and finance on an international scale. Circle is a company who issue of USDC, stablecoin backed to the US dollar. But for today's technical sharing, we mainly focus on the Circle developer platform, which provide a tool to accept payments, send payouts, manage custody, and build blockchain and guide experience using USDC. The Circle platform offers several tools, including Circle Wallet. Circle Wallet is a wallet as a service solution, and and blockchain transfer protocol, permissionless protocol that allow you to move USDC across chains. There are also two other tools we won't cover in detail today since they don't currently support. So one is Circle Contracts, which help developer easy to create, deploy, and execute smart contracts via Circle Console or API, and PayMaster, which allows users to pay transaction fees with USDC instead of multi-tokens. Um, okay, first we will talk about the Circle Wires. As we all know, in the crypto world, a wire refers to the solution that allows users to store, send, receive, or spend digital assets. OS can be a software or hardware. A funny thing is that OS don't actually store the digital asset themselves, but rather store the private keys that give you the asset to those digital assets. However, create a smooth and user-friendly web experience is still a complex task. Concepts by private key, seed phrase, or graphics are complicated and add the barriers to the new users trying to access blockchain DApps. So, CircleWire try to solve this problem. CircleWire is a wire as a service solution that make easy to create and manage wires and their private keys. With SQL developer can choose the wires management, the key management model that fit their application best without having to wonder about the security, the transaction monitoring, account recovery, or the blockchain infrastructure. Okay. Circle wire support two key management modes. Here, the first is MVC developer controlled and MVC user controlled. Remember, we only discussing solutions that support Solana. Other options, AI passkey exist, but I don't support on Solana yet. So we just focus on MPC um, MPC mode. The MPC means multi-party computation. We will talk more about it later. First, we will talk about the MPC developer control. In this model, the developers control the wires and can programmatically perform the transactions on the behalf of the user without the user need to sign or manage private keys. For example, a developer can build or use it to automatically buy or sell tokens when certain conditions are met. MPC developer controller support both internally owned accounts and smart contract accounts. About the account type, we will talk later. The UK for MVC developer controller with MVC developer controller, you can build the DApp such as trading bots, the on-chain subscription payments, the AI agent. On the other hand, we have the NPC user controllers. In this model, users authenticate with the familiar UX pattern AI social login, email, or Bing. Circle ensure that only the user can sign the transactions. This allows for Web2 login experience while giving the user full control on their wallet and sign rights without needing to understand about the seed phrase or the private key. MVC user control also support two types of account, EOA and also the SCA. Now, let's talk more a bit about the MPC. MPC is cryptographic protocol that enable multi-parties to join compute function over their inputs while keeping the input private. You can think your private key as a secret puzzle, and instead of giving the whole puzzle to one person, which he can read key, MPC will split the puzzle into multiple pieces, and each piece will be held by a different party device. When you need to use your private key, for example, you want to sign the transaction, each party will compute part of the operation without review their P. The result the result is as if the one full key were used, but the key itself was never restructured. In Circle, they use two of two MPC where developer can choose to host one or both MPC nodes, or developer can add Circle handle the infrastructure security. Just the diagram to show how the NPC circle NPC work. And as mentioned about NPC developer control it allow developers to act at the behalf of user and it perfectly for building, for example, the automatic payment system, trading bot, or the AI agent. Okay, after you choose the key management model, the next is select the account type. So, what is the account type? Account type will identify the wireless capacity. Circle support three types: the internally owned account, smart contract account, and modular smart contract account. Since only EOA currently supports Solana, so we will focus on that today. About the SCA and MSCA, if you already using SWOT on Solana, you will familiar with the concept. Okay, talk about the EOA. Most of us are already familiar with the EOA. They including the public key and the private key. The public key will act as the account address. The EOA will require the carefully private key management, and it's always require gas fees to execute the transaction. The EOA offers some advantages such as you don't need to pay any fee to create EOA. The EOA can initiate any transaction and can interact with various app and protocols. It also has some limitations such as you have to manage your private key in a circle with your NPC for it. And when we interact with blockchain, we need to pay the gas fee. Yeah, and the EOA can doesn't support advanced feature such as the multi-sig or the session key. For the multi-sig or the session key, you need SCA. Another cool feature of Circle Wallet is gas station. Okay, as we all know, user need to pay the gas fee to execute the transaction on blockchain, and this requirement can be a barrier as users must always need to store some native token in their wallets. Gas station allow developer to sponsor the gas fee for user, improving the user experience. On Solana, when using gas station, Circle will provide developers with a wallet to act as the fee buyer. The developer attaches wallet to the fee buyer field in their transaction, and it will use to cover the transaction fee. Circle also allow developer to customize the rule and the limit on which transaction, which wires, or which smart contract they want to sponsor. Later, developers can buy the Circle back for the gas fee via credit card. Actually, we will also have a feature called Circle Paymaster, which is a bit different with the gas station. The gas station means developer sponsor the gas fee for user. On the other hand, the Circle Paymaster allow user to pay the gas fee with the USDC instead of a native token. Because the Paymaster doesn't support Solana yet, so we want to dive into it in this session. Then to build a cross-chain application, Circle offer the cross-chain transfer protocol, CCTP in short. CCTP is a permissionless on-chain utility that enables secure USDC transfer between multiple blockchains via native burn and mint mechanism. CCTP had two versions, CCTP v1 and CCTP v2. Both of which support secure USDT transfers but differ in functionality and the performance. Okay, this is the comparison between two versions. For the CCTP version 1, it only supports the standard transfers, which are constrained by the finality time of the sub chain. For example, it's about tail on the 13 seconds on Solana or about 13 to 19 minutes on Ethereum. In the CCTV version 2, it introduced Fed transfers and the hooks, while still support the standard transfer. Fed transfers enable near instant USDC movement between blockchains, significantly reducing the transfer time from the minute to the seconds. And the hooks allow developer to trigger the automatic actions immediately after the transfer. Currently, V2 do not support Solana yet, so we primarily focus on V1. Okay, this is how CCTV V1 works. It is standard transfer. Okay, as mentioned about CCTV V1 enable secure USDC transfers across blockchain using standard transfer flow. Which involve to burn the USDC on the source chain and minting it on the destination chain. This is how it works. At the step 1, the user will access the app with powered by CCTV V1 and initial standard USDC transfer. After that, the system will burn the specific amount of USDC on the source chain. And meanwhile, the Circle attestation service will monitor the burn event. Once the hard finality is reached, to ensure that the burn is irreversible, it will issue the signed attestation. The DApp will fetch the signed attestation from Circle and then use it to trigger the mint of the USDC on the destination chain. And finally, the reception web will receive the newly minted USDC and completing the blockchain transfer. Okay, this is how the CCTV V1 works. Okay, I think this on the thing I want to share with you today about the Circle Wires and the CCTV. Then Mr. Hiếu will share you some cool ideas that you can build with Circle.
Yeah, thank you very, very much for like a little walkthrough about what is the Circle Tech. I think we will meet him again because we are you going to like have a little demo, right? Because we want, yeah.
Yeah, I will read the more after you finish your
Okay.
idea to build.
Okay. So let me actually the same slide, but maybe for my computer, so it's easier for me to like navigate. So yeah, the idea that we already know about Circle when we explain the Circle Tech, right? But I just like want to quickly walk through of this. So when we talk about what idea to build, we can understand what it is and actually why it matters. Why like you spend over the last 20 minutes listen to VE and another maybe 20 minutes listen to me like rambling about the tech and why it matters and why you are here today and what is the cool thing is going to happen and why we kept like in the middle of hackathon. You see that we in Super Team Vietnam right now, in every Super Team we kept like hackathon, and why we talking about Circle Tech in here and what is the opportunity for all of you guys. So basically, for like to sum up, Circle they offer two kind of tech for Solana builder. One is Kyber Circle wallet, because we all know that to work with Solana, user has to install wallet application on mobile and extension on browser, which is like very difficult for people to really get it if they come from Web2. I think it's will be more it make more sense when later on we when they move for you guys an application. So the idea that you can like you wallet from Telegram, use the wallet from whatever application you want, and just use the wallet from a website. You can sign in with Google account, with Facebook, with email, and it's secure. Why it's secure? Because in the Circle Tech, the idea that the moment you sign in, the moment you create a blockchain ID, so on the back end, Circle they will create a private key. And instead of like storing the private key on a single server, which is like prone to hack, the idea that we can split the private key into two paths. One is from a Circle server, and another one is from the developer server. Or you can like um, take the two server from Circle. So that at one time, there's no way the hacker can hack both of the server because like the chance is like smaller. So they split the private key, and every time you want to sign a transaction, then will be a kind of like a request from the developer server to Circle server, and then all the computation is on the server. So from the user side, there's no wallet pop up, there's no like confirm, nothing. Just press and run. Very, very simple. So that is the first tech that Circle offer. I think this tech is very cool. Like think about if you want to build a game, you want to build whatever thing that bring Web2 consumer coming here. It's important to like do not ask people to install app on the phone. Like to be honest, what is the last time you install any app? I'm an iOS user for many years, and I think the last time I truly install like just like explore a new app, install a random app is like maybe every 6 months I install something. I don't want to install new app on my phone. It's a security reason. It's also like I don't want to do it. This is like normal human being, right? We don't want to like overload our phone with apps. So it's important to like this tech is cool. Like you can try it out, and after I go through the idea to build, we will bring it up. The second technology that Circle offer in here. So we also like walk through the EUA, the SEA, which is like not really related in Solana. In Solana Circle right now, they only offer the EUA, which is the private key generation that store in multiple server, as I explained. But the second technology they and other technology is SCA and MSCA. It is not like the reason there's no Solana support because you know that in Solana we have program. So we actually doesn't need this cap thing. We already have program to control everything. So cap like it's just like terminology difference. So I think in Solana we only need EUA, and we can have the program to control the private key very easy. And this is very similar to Spot as VE explained to you guys. And the cool technology that they're building here is CCTV. Everything. I wonder if like anyone in the audience, you ever bridged any USDC from let's say Solana to Sui? I did it before, and it's actually frustrated. The idea that I have an USDC in Solana, now I bridge, let's say I bridge to Sui. So traditionally I use Portal, and it will like so the idea that I will transfer my USDC to a wallet to another wallet, and that wallet from Wormhole they will give me a wrap USDC on Sui. But the problem is later I realized that I cannot use that wrap USDC. I have to swap that wrap USDC, which is a Wormhole one, into the Ethereum wrap USDC on Sui. To be honest, I'm very frustrated at the time because I realized that how complex it is, and I had to spend maybe close to like 0.1 or 0.2% of the money for the transaction fee. And like, what the fuck? Why I need to do that? So Circle now they have CCTV, which is like the whole idea that you when you want to transfer money from one chain to another. So Circle let you to burn USDC in one chain and mint new one in another chain, which is like very amazing. But maybe we need to wait for the V2 tech, make it easier, and the time for the speed is like faster. Now it's take like 13 to 19 minutes, but I think it's like maybe we will have to see it on action to see why it's so long. Or maybe it will be faster on Solana. Okay, let's go back to the idea to build. So today I will bring up like maybe 6 ideas that I think make sense to build, but I will go only on detail on 3 ideas here for you guys to explore. But before I go into this, let's talk a little about what Circle offer us in here. Because you know that the moment you use Circle right now, the Circle wallet or CCTP, you have to register a developer account, and they actually charge you something to use it. Why? Because the moment you use the Circle wallet, user they don't have to pay gas fee. So who pays the gas fee? Actually, Circle pay it, subsidize first, and they will charge the developer. That's why if you want to build it on Circle, you have to pay a little bit money. And if you use, I will skip it and go into this. No, 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 go into this. So if you go to Circle right now and you apply for, you apply the Super Team underscore Vietnam credit underscore Vietnam in here, and then you get $100 credit. So it's like the gas fee subsidization and everything. So guys, please join EU Super Team Vietnam code, maybe join Circle and build something cool there, and also join Circle developer community, and we can talk about Circle grant later on. The idea that the Circle developer community is like you join there and you have support from Circle developer. And there's one cool thing that we are going to offer is that in the next few weeks we are going to, of course, after the hackathon. Everybody is like focused on hackathon right now, but after the hackathon, we will have a series of workshop in Hanoi, in Ho Chi Minh City, and then in Da Nang. There we have like offline workshop. You go there, you build with us. We show you what exactly Circle Tech like hand on with you. You build there, I build with you, and maybe we can discuss like is this a good idea to build? And if you have a very good idea to build, then you can go to Circle Grant, and I think they fund to up to $700,000 for you if you have a really good idea. But let's go back to like you ramble a lot like about Circle Tech. So what exactly it can build? So you know that right now everybody say that stablecoin is the product market fit for crypto. I have no argue with that. I think it's true because so stablecoin is like the obvious use case right now. Like if you want to hire someone from America, you want to hire someone from Vietnam, or someone in Vietnam want to hire someone to do some work in America. Stablecoin is the best way for you to ask people to work and then pay, and you pay them. So that's the reason why we think that on-chain payroll will be something that make a lot of sense. And we do not see a lot of like product on-chain payroll. One of the products that I see very very similar in here is Streamflow.finance. You guys can go to Streamflow, and I kind of like have a screenshot in here for you to get it what it is. So you can like configuration, what is the uh, the treasury wallet, what is the target wallet, and how you want to pay people. But I think let's say payroll is will be more complex than that. You can have like monthly payroll, weekly payroll, or conditional based payroll as well for like KPI based or personnel. So Circle Wallet make it really easy for you to do. Why? Because now on the wallet creation is require nothing on the user side, just an email, and also like it's also very convenient because let's say if your company treasury is on Solana, but the contractor or the people work for you is on Arbitrum, then using Circle make a lot of sense because now you can use CCTP and you can transfer fund cross chain. Think about Streamflow, but Streamflow is like only, I think it's only on Solana. So how can you do like cross chain cross-chain and on-chain payroll, which is really cool. And you can also add link rule or something like that, which is like only make easy available by Circle. So I'm giving you a free idea to build right now, so you can apply for the grant and everything. But think about it, you can do this demo and let's think about it. And after the tech that we demo with you, maybe try to build it, and we can see it either in Hanoi, in Ho Chi Minh City, and Da Nang. We can try it on and see is it a good idea for startup? I think it's a good idea. I mean, this is obvious, right? Like seeing people all moving to blockchain, on-chain payroll is a must in the coming future. And think about it, it's not only about the payment. It's also about like you can log a lot of things in here. You can even log the reason for payment. You can do tax and everything, and be completely compliant to like 8 countries. This is like only available in Circle Tech. The next thing is DAO treasury and payment tool. So you can see on the right hand side is actually me there. I think years ago I already built a tool for you to create a DAO decision chain. This is like a little bit complex, But the idea that at the time I don't have tech like Circle. So when I type like onboard DAO to use this platform, it is like people say no, it's too complex. Wallet is also complex. Now you ask me to do like set up a lot of things for the DAO process. This is like and every time people to join the voting process, that the UX is like clumsy as well. So the idea that with Circle Tech in the future, we can have some kind of like DAO decision to send to spend funding. Let me give you a concrete example. So you are joining Super Team right now. Suppose that someone apply for a grant. A lot of people apply for a grant. I know that some people in here joining the stream already apply for a grant, and mysteriously someone approved the grant. Like, to be honest, it's me. The question is like, why me? Why he'll have the power to apply the grant? I know I'm a super team lead, but the question is like, if the money is like public money, should the public have a voice on if you want to approve the grant or not? So maybe use Circle Tech. We can do something like a simple flow. Like let's say the community is like we have a lot of people in the community, but we can design a flow when there's a grant application. Someone in the community can come and become an advisor to actually have a voice on like if you want to spend the money or not. And if you and maybe we go through a process and if you say yes and the money is spent. But the cool thing about Circle again is like we can do cross-chain fund deployment. We can like I don't know like we can do someone from we have the fund in Solana, but we can deploy the fund on I don't know Eclipse on other SVM like Solana L2, and that's make a lot of sense because now Solana is expanding. We no longer only the vanilla Solana. Now we have people on different like layer two on Solana, and we want to expand our developer space. So I think that will be make a lot of sense to build like DAO treasury and payout management tool. Is this like basically this is like programmable money, the concept that people talk about for many years. And I think the first product market fit for programmable money will be on the current product market fit right now we have with stablecoin. So I think DAO treasury and payment management tool is a cool thing. So if you want to build this, DM me, talk to me. I spend a year build this. I can give you the circles and I can tell you the lesson that I learned to build that failed startup. So like why I talk to a lot of people try to sell them the product but nobody use. What is the problem? And why I think Circle Tech can easily solve this problem and building something really cool. The next thing is crypto checkout for e-commerce. So so right now, people talk about this a lot. Like I'm from one country, I can buy from a shop in another country, and now everything go to Shopify, and there will be some several payment processor is there. And if you use a payment processor, the merchant is like the fee is high, and sometimes the KYC process make it like a little bit like difficult for merchant to register the account. For example, I'm in Vietnam, and you don't imagine how difficult it is for a Vietnamese merchant to register Shopify to not Shopify, but what that the Stripe or a PayPal account. It's not easy at all, guys. It's not easy. I've been there. Uh, so it's a myth or hit actually. So Sokotech is can actually do that. So every merchant can open an account and start receive payment and ship thing around the world. But the problem is that how can you do on-chain dispute settlement process? Because like maybe I buy the product, I don't like the product. What should I do? So crypto checkout for e-commerce is something definitely for you to think of. But I don't think we should do like generic crypto checkout. I have Tippling in here as an example for you guys, but I think Tippling is quite like general. They provide service or everything. But I wouldn't be very happy to see someone to do crypto checkout e-commerce for a niche, which is like maybe crypto make a lot of sense. I don't know. For example, like crypto checkout only for manga, because maybe if you buy something from or if you buy manga online, maybe you want like if I buy it, I want an NFT about NFT of an NFT from a collection about the manga that I buy, which is make more a lot more sense like generic checkout for e-commerce. So the sky is your limit. There's a lot of things for you to build in here. This is just like generic idea. Yeah, there's a few more idea like token gated website, like Quora and everything using Circle Tech, because right now a lot of token get website we already paying you using USD. So USDC is a logical next move for me. Also other thing like GameFi wallet for in-game currency and remittance apps for emerging market is also their own cool idea to build. But I think the low hanging fruit for me is on the left hand side. From the right hand side, maybe you have to rely on, maybe in here you have to build a creator economy, or you should have some license in here. On in here you have to like to have an SDK and talk to a lot of developer. It's like take a lot of time. So I think like on the left hand side, maybe it's like easier, more low hanging fruit for you guys to try. But again, I don't know. It's up to you to choose what idea to build, and let's build it. I think the first CTA for me is like go to Circle website, register an account, and use our credit from Super Team Vietnam in here, and then join Circle developer community on Discord. And if you have a cool idea to build, DM me, we can discuss, and we can support you apply for Circle grant. And now I will hand over to VE because he wants to show you like really hand-on coding because we already talked enough. Uh, okay, I see that for second have a good question in here. Isn't this available in Solana Pay? Yes and no. So Solana Pay, we have like have everything on Solana. For second is everything on Solana, but the idea with Circle in here is two things. One is because Solana Pay is working with current wallet infrastructure, so they are basically just Phantom and Soulflare and other wallet in Solana. But the idea for Circle wallet in here that you don't have to install anything. You just email and everything, and then you have the wallet. That's one thing. The second thing about CCTP is that you can pay people cross chain. You can pay people USDC from Solana to Ethereum. I mean, is there anybody using Ethereum? I'm just joking. But you can use Solana treasury in Solana, paying someone in Base, in Arbitrum, in other layer too. Yeah, got it. Now let's go back to V. You on state now.
Okay, okay. Mm, okay, okay. Mm, yeah. I think
Yeah, V, can you maybe make your screen a little bit bigger? The text is small. I
yeah, yeah,
cannot.
yeah, first, actually, Circle have a very nice documentation for each feature. For example, if you want to build about the wallet, they have a very good documentation, and also let's start sample. They also have a lot of sample project. Here, yeah, you can take a look on this. It has a support as well. And today I will today I will demo about how we can build a Telegram bot. Yeah, we will demo how to create a Telegram bot with integrated to Circle. The security already on your Rapid, so you guys can turn on it to your computer and try it yourself. But it have a few small bugs, so feel free to fix it. Okay. This is the shortcut I already turned on to my computer. Okay, you guys can see it, right? I think it big enough to see. Okay, this is a Telegram bot which have some features so that we can use the bot to create a new voice on multiple chains, so that's Solana and other chain. We can also see our current wallet address, and then we can check your wallet USDC band. And also we can use Circle API to send USDC to another ways. Okay, to get started with this code, you need to of course you need to try on this code to your local machine, and then this code is using JavaScript, so you need to have a JavaScript tools already installed in your computer, and then use the npm install to install your dependencies. After that, you have to you need to provide some environment variable. The first environment variable is Circle API key. To get a Circle API key, you need to log into your Circle console.circle.com. If you don't have your account, you need to create one, and then go to the API and client key. Hit your create a new key and insert the API key. Because I already have a one API key, so I don't need to create anymore. I already have the key. Okay, that is the Circle API key. After that, you need to create a Circle entity secret. The Circle entity secret is important. Important. You can turn it as a super strong password for your developer control required. It protects the sensitive action like create wires or sending transaction. To create the Circle entity secret, you need to file the yeah, they have instruction on how to create your entity secret. And, you need to write some code to create this secret. They have instruction how to create. Okay, and the final environment variable is Telegram bot. Because we are building a Telegram bot, so we need a Telegram bot token. You need to DM the bot further and get the create a new bot and get the API key. And after you have the three environment variables, you can tie npm run that, and we will start your local local server. Okay, I show you the demo. Okay, this is the bot. This is the bot, and we can have a start command to see. Okay, we have many commands here, and the first command is create wires. I can create wires on Solana DevNet network, and this is my new wires. You can also use the arrest command to see the current wire address. You can also use the bind command to check the current bind. Okay. Currently I'm at 9 USDC on the .NET. And then we can use the send the we can send the USDC to another wire. We will use the send we okay. I will send 3 USDC from my current wire to this wire. Yeah, and the transaction is set. Check on the the transaction signature. You can see that required a receive 3 USDC. Required a minus 3 USDC. Okay, that is some feature of the bot, and you can also use the network to see the bot support multiple network. You can switch to the Matic or the AVAX to try the bot. Okay, go back to the code. I will actually the code is very simple. The code is simple. Um, we have your Telegram service with create a bot and register your command. I think it, it's very easy to understand. Then the network service is just a service to set a current network. You can choose the network and set the most important service is circle service. Circle service is where you interact with circle API. First, you need to init the SDK. You install it via circle and then developer control required. Because we are using developer control required, so we install zip SDK and then we init zip SDK with the API key and the entity secret we already have the environment variable. After initial wire SDK, we can interact with it to create the new wires. First, we create the wire set. The wire set is you can select at the collection of wires. You choose the network. And as I already mentioned before, because Circle only support the EOA for Solana, so we need to select the EOA for Solana. And then after that, we create we call the function to create the wires. Yeah, provide the blockchain we want to create, and also the account we want to create. To get the client of the web, we can call the API to the we can call the RESTful API to the Circle API. Provide the API key, and we get the response. Sending transaction is easy as well.
V, can you slow down? I don't get it, V. Can you slow down? You are too fast. Can you go back? Like, how can I, like, can you go back to like create wallet? What happened when you create wallet?
We just call the API to create web. We provide the network we want. This is Solana or the network ID. And then we have to provide the account type. As I mentioned before, Circle only support EOA for Solana, so we will provide EOA. If the network
So
is
what
Avast,
either, what either, okay, I get it, but like,
yeah,
suppose that I create a user wallet, how can I retrieve the user wallet letter? How can I retrieve it? What either,
yeah,
either any like ID or something for me to later get the
it,
wallet ID?
it returns the ID for you when you create the wires. It returns the ID for you.
Oh, I
It's a
see.
wire ID, and we
So
use
actually
it
it's just a wallet
to
ID.
and use it to get
Okay, so there's a will be a mapping between the wallet ID and the address.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I think so. We can use the
So
wire ID
so
to
in this case,
interact.
so
Yeah,
in this case we are using the MPC and the both of the two server is running on the Circle, right? On Circle network.
yeah. Now we don't host the NPC node.
Okay.
Circle
So
host
what
to
if I want to host my own node? So what should I do?
uh, on the documentation. Circle mentioned that if you want to host your NPC node, you need to contact with them. They will give you the direction on how to host them, to do. Yeah,
Okay. So maybe because like we are going to have a offline session in Hanoi in 17 May, which is like 10 days from now. So I hope that maybe you can give us like more clearer instruction on how to run our own node. Is this okay?
yeah.
Okay, let's move on.
Okay, create wire and get wire by and is the same transaction easy but that already had a function
So
to do it.
basically, the code is very simple, right? Because just like we just
Yeah.
interact with the Circle service through like HTTP call, and we don't have to do anything. So we can
Yeah.
actually answer the question from Ha Chuang in here. So the idea is that user don't have to leave Telegram to collect wallet and internet and transaction. Is that correct?
Yes, as I already demo, user need to run the command and create a web. They don't
Okay,
need to do
so
anything else.
it is like it is not matter that it is like Telegram client or it can be like web client or whatever, right? Because what everything is executed on the server side.
Yeah. It's just
Okay,
a
get it.
RESTful API, calling the RESTful API.
Okay, so it's very simple, right? For from the user perspective, this is just like purely even from the developer perspective, this is web 2. There's nothing, there's no web 3 thing in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I hope that we
Actually,
answer your question. Kevin,
yeah.
I hope that we answered your question. Yeah.
Okay. This is a sample code for user control network, and we can also have. No, I will not go into detail, but in the Circle GitHub repository, they have many examples, and you guys can go and check it out. For example, this is the demo on the
So yeah, the idea that we just give you an idea on a developer control wallet. So basically, because we control, this is like, can you go back to the code so we can show to the audience clearer? Like, can you go to the very beginning? Yes, you can see that the in the function that we use init the wallet in here is like initiate developer control wallet client. So basically in here we the developer we have 100% control on the user wallet, and now we want to show you guys how to do a user control wallet.
but I will give you the demo first. This is the UI, and we can use to if we don't have account, we can use to sign up because I already have an account, so I will sign in with the email. We don't need to install any extension, and also need to keep the secret file or private key. We just use email and sign. And after sign, we will have actually my voice, and I have plenty USDC in my voice. I can also deposit or send it to all the web as well. We have user control net, MPC user control network. And, I think your code is similar. Your code is yeah, your code is similar. You make the IP from Circle Developer Console. And it's depend on how you want to authenticate. If you want to authenticate with the social network, you also need to set up your social network provider as well. For example, Google or Facebook, you also need to get your data key from Google and Facebook to set it up. But the code is we get your APK from user control network and we do the same thing. We init your APK and then we use the function.
Can you slow down? You scroll too fast, I don't get it.
Right.
Okay, so the idea that we from the JavaScript, right? No, this is like
Yeah,
Node.js.
you can Node.js APK.
Yes. So we can create a user initiate and user control wallet client. And actually, can you click the CURL? No, the on the yes. So the idea that we can call into this API, and we can have the key and the device ID. So what is the IDA potency key? What is that?
It's just it's just a unit ID to distinct the request. You can use the UID v4 to generate a random ID.
Random ID. Are you sure? Can you go back to the Node.js SDK? And can
Yeah.
you go back to the Node.js SDK? And I want to see the.
So here we have
Okay, I see. So that is just like
yeah,
a random identifier. Okay, I got it.
key
So like,
final.
so it is
Yeah,
like nonce, right? It is similar to nonce.
yeah, something like
Okay, get it. So this is how user create a user ID. So like, if we if user want to log in, what happened?
that. They have for actually they open with they have a how to
So we don't really need to
yeah,
read
yeah, yeah,
the JavaScript SDK. We just need to read the diagram in here.
yeah. We request your device ID and then
Okay, circle
yeah,
will respond will return the okay when we have divided, and then we create it. Okay, get it. And then yes, perform login function there. So this is perfect. I think maybe VE, can you copy and paste this diagram into your slide? Not this link. This link is a lot thing, but I think this
yeah,
diagram will be very useful in our slide, especially on the circle wallet section. On the yeah, I think like on the circle wallet section and on the user control wallet, this diagram will be very useful because like it show everything in here very clear.
yeah.
Okay, so we have like okay, it's amazing. Like, can you scroll up, scroll up, scroll up? Yeah. So the idea that your application in here, we send post request to the Circle API. It return the challenge ID, and then we pass the challenge ID to client SDK, and then we execute the challenge ID. Okay, this is like user initiation and wallet creation. Oh, get it.
Okay. Is there any question about the code and about the symbol? Mm. Okay, I think we don't have any more questions. So on the API event, we will show more symbol. And, we will show some more symbol. And also on the CCTP as well. We have a demo on the CCTP yet. So on the API event, we will demo how use CCTP to send the USDC blockchain. Okay, I think yeah, no more question. Nikhil, do you want to say anything else?
Sorry, I mute
Oh,
my mic. I think
uh,
like Circle Tech is after this. Circle Tech is very clear to me. So just want to sum up. There's only two things that Circle offer right now. One is like you can use Circle Wallet, which is like user can have wallet interact with blockchain with Solana blockchain without install anything, which is amazing. We can have a lot of use case in here. And second thing is like the cross-chain transfer protocol that we don't have enough time to demo today because like we already more than an hour. The idea that like today is the online section. Let me share my screen. So the idea that today is only the online session, and this is like wrap up to the real session, which is oh wow, no, this is not this. Let me share my screen. Okay, hope you guys see my screen. So This is the real deal, guy. The real deal is in here. So on May 17th, so 10 days from now, we're going to have our Solana tour number 4, Build on Circle in Hanoi. So we will be there to help you guys to really do it. So the slot is limited, so please register for it. We can only maybe do 30 to 40 developer in a room. And the idea that we have 2 to 3 hour. So the beginning, you guys come and we can talk about Circle Tech and we go through the slide again if you are not clear. But that is not the main thing. The main thing is like if you go there and now we can do some like hand-on coding with you. You try some Circle Tech. We prepare more. We prepare a few more example for you. It's easier for you to get what is Circle Tech, and we do some like debug any question you have. And now we move on to the idea session, and you guys can try to build it. And yeah, so that's the idea that we have like 3 to 4 hours in here. Let me show you agenda in here. The agenda in here is like a quick dive into the Circle Tech like today, and then we have hands-on workshop, and then we have ideation session. And yeah, we will talk about Circle Grant and support as well. So if you go to Google and like Circle UADC grant, so they actually have a grant program in here. So they have a depot grant, and actually they have a even they have a like I think it's better to follow this. Okay, let me. I think I will follow this. So they have a build on circle move build on circle program in here, so we can apply for the circle grant to build thing that we think that we can use circle technology to make it really matter, like using CCTP and circle wallet in here. Yeah, you can see the funding is up to 100,000 in USDC, which is like think about it, 100,000 is like enough funding for a small team for a year, so you can like like really focus on building in here. So Super Team Vietnam will be your bridge to Circle. So we want to meet you there. I have an idea session with us. Have a technology deep dive session with us, and then we do ideation, and then we can have you to like really unlock the Circle view in here. Because I know for sure that this is a very new program. Look, so it's just like public is like maybe a few months ago, and I don't think like 300 view is mean nothing. There's not a lot like developer know about this program. So we as a super team, we can like we will push you into this because our mission is like we have super team Vietnam member success, super like Solana people in Vietnam success, and we want to like push you into here. You get the circle grant, you build some products that is like uh, amazing startup, and also like using Circle Tech as well. So yeah, the idea that again the idea is that on May 17th, which is Saturday, from 8 a.m. to 12, I will be there. This is me. I will be there with you guys, and we will like together we deep dive more into the tech, and we can see what is the idea we have and like build on it. So yeah, so I really expect that can see you in Hanoi on that day. uh yeah, so that's the whole thing for today. So yeah, three call to action here is please register an account in Circle. So how you will register? You go to Circle developers in here, uh, come here, and then you register. Wait me a second. It's a register. No, it's Circle in here. Circle in no. It's actually on circle.com, I think. Yes, and it's sign in here. And now you can like you can go to Circle console in here. You sign in and you input the Super Team Vietnam code in here. When you sign up and you sign in, you can input the Circle Vietnam tag in here, and yeah, you can have like $100 in credit, and then join Circle developer community. So you have more support not only from us but from the from Circle developer community. And yes, and like the grant is not for now. The grant is like come to our event in May 17th. We will have you there, and we will like hand out like we will target the Circle grant. Want to make sure that you guys can have some support and build something. because like Circle and USDC is like very popular and very big. Like think about it, like most crypto use case involve stablecoin. So I'm sure we can build a lot of amazing product in here. Or is there any question from the audience? Like we kind of like doing Q&A and the stream along the way. So I don't think there's any question from the audience. So like we already out of time. I expect for like 1 hour, but this is only 1 hour 11 minutes. Any question? Call to 1 3, and so there's no other question. So thank you very much for joining the call today. So this call kind of like a teaser. So we want to see you in our event in here. So let me post the link in here. So the idea that we have Build on Circle. So the next event will be, I'm just repeating myself in here, but the next event is in Hanoi in May 17. And the next event after that is Build on Circle in Ho Chi Minh City on May 25, 25th. And then June 4th is on Da Nang. So we really want to see you guys there. And let me start in here. So this is our event. So follow us in here, and we really want to see you there. So yeah, thank you all very much for joining today's session, and we expect to see you in Tree City in the next few weeks. V, do you want to say something before we close?
No, that's all from me. Thank you, everyone. See you next week.
Okay, thank you everyone, and see you soon. Bye bye.
Yeah, bye bye.